Hi, I'm Dijan. I'm going to share with you a short sequence on emotional balance. It may be the case that you are overwhelmed by your emotions and your logical, functional life is a little bit disturbed by the cloud of foggy emotions. Or it may be a numbness which doesn't allow you to really go deep into whatever is happening for you at that moment. In either case, this sequence, this little program may help you to stay centered, to get connected in your emotional body, but still come from a place of a witness rather than a victim of emotions. So let's do something good for ourselves and practice. We will start our practice in reclining cobbler pose using some props. The belt around our waist will help us to stabilize the pelvic girdle while we're lying down in this reclining pose. I'm strapping it around my waist, moving it down to the coccyx even, around my feet. And I'm holding on to one side of the strap so that it's not too tight or too loose when I'm in full position. I'm using the blocks under my knees so that if it goes too deep with the stretch in this static pose, I am supported and the knees are not pushed. I'm organizing the strap, making it a bit tighter or more loose, whatever you need at that moment, and finding a super comfortable position using whatever blocks you may need. You can put an extra pillow here as well. For me it feels good, this chest opening, but if it's too much, please lift your head up a little bit as well. Your hands can be by the sides or you can place them on your body. For now I will just place them on the abdomen just to go deeper into the breath. Feeling my belly swelling with each inhalation, my rib cage opening up, filling the lungs fully, and exhaling. Introducing a gentle pattern where I inhale through the nose in 4 units and exhale through the nose or through the mouth, whatever feels comfortable, in 4 units. Here my hands are a reminder to the body to fully engage my lungs, creating space. If 4 units is not working for you, you can do it longer or shorter, as long as we keep the in-breath and out-breath equal. And relaxing into the pose. If there is any stress, contraction in your body that you're perceiving, this is a good opportunity to give a bit of a self-suggestion. Suggest to your body to release, to let go. With each out breath, you can focus in one area that is contracted and with your mind suggest to let go. Our emotions are located, stuck sometimes in our body memory in different areas of our body. So release of these contractions may also help a more free flow to our emotions so that they can change as it is their nature. melting into the ground. And slowly I'm going to release the pose, first loosening the belt and releasing my feet and moving to the side, and with the support of my hands coming into a seated position. And here I'm going to take a moment to warm up my body by just rubbing my skin. Our skin is connected to the heart, and our heart is like a filter of our emotions. If there's an opening, if there's an activation there, then our emotions are also processed and refined. And taking a moment to observe the effects of this little warm-up. We will continue our sequence with a balancing pose. For this I recommend to use a chair or be somewhere where you can hold on to keep your balance. And grounding your left foot on the floor and fixing your gaze at a chosen spot at the level of your eyes, even a bit higher. And placing your right foot, it can be, if your balance is not so good and you don't feel strong in your body, you can just put it next to your left foot, or a little bit higher up, or all the way up, just choosing whatever works for you. So I'm just going to do it halfway. And the left hand is helping me to keep my balance. You can test yourself and see if you can let go for a moment, keep both hands on the waist. Or if you feel more comfortable, just keeping one there. Long exhalations. And that will do. Relaxing your left leg, and we will continue with the opposite performance. Grounding our right leg and placing the left one up. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more in this pose, you can try to put your foot all the way up and press tight against your inner thigh. And that will do. Relaxing the right leg. And we will continue with a forward bend. Here I will use the chair as a support. When bending forward, you can also use blocks instead. Keeping the feet parallel, hip width apart, and arms long, long spine. Keeping the spine long, I bend forward until I reach this comfortable grip of the chair, having my head relaxed. You can move it to the side, back and forth to make sure that you're not holding your neck tight. My knees are not locked, I'm not locking them. There is a gentle angle to keep my thighs active. Another way of using props, as I said, would be to put blocks here if you want to go a little bit deeper. So use whatever prop works best for you. And bringing the attention into the breath. We're putting ourselves in a vulnerable position when we're exposing our neck. So it triggers a certain vulnerability within us, while this pose is helping to ground ourselves on this earth, on this world, in this life, with more confidence, with more trust. And slowly, gradually coming back up and taking a moment of awareness to observe the effects, the global stretch in my body, and also the sensation of groundedness and vitality, energy. And now I'm going to use the chair as a support to go into some chest opening work. So I will do a lounge, placing one leg back. You can fully hold on to the chair, extending back. If you feel balanced enough, you can have both arms back into a half crescent, or just have one hand there and one hand in the crescent, whatever works for you, and keeping breathing. And coming back down, we can try with the other hand. And coming back down. And placing both knees on the ground. If you feel the need, you can stretch yourself a little bit and then go into the reverse. Again, extending and supporting with one hand. And coming back. And now the other. Coming back. You can try both hands. And if it's too complicated, just stay for one more breath. And coming back to the center, bringing both legs on the ground and stretching with the support of the chair. And we will conclude our sequence with Yogasana, the child pose. I recommend to use a bolster even if your body is super flexible, just for the comfort of it, the emotional comfort of it. Having bolster or a couple of pillows in front of you and just hugging the bolster. You can have your head in one direction or the other, whatever is comfortable, or I like swapping. And focusing your attention on the breath. Now I can even try to exhale a bit longer, a bit more slower. If I'm inhaling 4 units, I'm exhaling in 6 units. relaxing your entire body. Surrendering. And that will do. Slowly coming up, vertebra by vertebra. And this concludes our mini yoga program on emotional balance. Congratulations, you did something great for yourself. Feel free to share your own comments, suggestions, good practices on balancing emotions and living in a healthy way with your emotions. Also, your reviews are more than welcome to encourage participation of others in this free platform. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.